Good afternoon, world. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Again, sorry about yesterday. It took like 4.5, 5 hours for my video to get uploaded. That's why I did not make a second video, as my phone is inconsistent. Some days it takes 40 minutes to get uploaded, 1 hour. Some days it takes 3, some days it takes 2, some days it takes 4. If it takes like anything longer than 2 hours, chances are I will not be making another video. Because by the time the video gets uploaded, yesterday the video got uploaded around what? Around like 10, 9:30 around there. And then part 3 took a long time to get uploaded. Hence why it got uploaded this morning. Earlier this morning it got uploaded around, I don't know, 9, 10, 11, or got uploaded around there. Because I told you my phone is weird. So sorry about that, guys. Hopefully that doesn't happen again today. So today I might only do one video again too. Just depends how long my video takes to get uploaded. You see what I'm saying? Hope you guys enjoyed my video. I talked about my book. I think you guys see why I wrote why my last Roseanne story was the best story ever told in motion picture, man, and the best fast novel ever written. I thought it'd be cool to talk about my book because I wrote a masterpiece. Again, if I sound weird, I'm eating something. I'm eating my late breakfast, right? My sausages. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Hope you guys enjoyed my last video where I talked about my book. I think you guys now understand why my last Roseanne's book will have crazy buzz, and why if adapted to the big screen, it'll be one of the best, or if not the best, movie ever made, man. I'm not kidding around. You're looking at a movie better than even Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. So some people who might argue I like Lord of the Rings better, but I highly doubt, because I'm acting in the movie, Zanus will guarantee to be better than Lord of the Rings. Because it's a better story than Lord of the Rings. It's a powerful story, and I'm pouring $1 billion towards it. And you're looking at unheard of technology, world building, action sequences for the movie. So you have the bonus of me and VJ acting in it. You also have the unheard of technology. Putting more money into the movie doesn't necessarily make the movie better. Because The Hobbit was made for a lot more money. The Hobbit, I heard, was made for like $645 million. Had much better technology than Lord of the Rings, and yet it wasn't better than Lord of the Rings. You see what I'm saying? They relied too heavily on CGI, you see what I'm saying? Because I'm pouring unheard money towards it, it'll make the movie better, obviously. Better action sequences, horror, and world building. And I am acting in the movie, which is a bonus. VJ's acting as Lithia, that's a bonus. And Zanus is also a richer story than Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is not as rich as Zanus is. Lord of the Rings is just about Frodo destroying the ring. The One Ring. And Aragorn, Gimli, and Legolas and all them, they all fight against the Orcs, pretty much. Faramir and them fight against the Orcs. That's pretty much the story of Lord of the Rings. Frodo destroying the One Ring. Powerful story, but it's not as powerful as Zanus. Zanus is a more powerful story than Lord of the Rings. That's why I don't see Lord of the Rings beating Zanus. But it'll be close, so I'm not going to say Zanus will what? Will pull everything out of the wire. No, man. It'll be very, very close. It'll be very, very close. But Zanus will take the spot. Will take the spot as the best movie trilogy ever made. Guaranteed. Because I'm acting in it, man. I'm acting in the movie, and it's the best story, the best fantasy story ever told. When you read my book, you see, I mean, I gave you guys an in-depth study in my past videos, but yesterday I gave an in-depth study of my book. I think you guys now understand why my book, Last of Zanus, will be what an amazing movie if you adapt it to the books. And you guys can see the future. You know how good my Zanus story movie will be. You can see. You know how Erethat looks like. You know how Ephesus looks like. You know what I'm saying? You know how Erethat looks like. You know how Ephesus looks like. You know how all the wolves of Bass like. You know how they look like. I have the keys. You can see. You're looking at demons, walking devils on the screen. Something scary. Yeah, man, you're looking at something fucking scary for the what? For the wolves and the bats, man. The Massa wolves. They call them Massa wolves. The humans call them Massa wolves, and wolves. Wolves. In the south, obviously. What do they call the wolves? They call the wolves Massa wolves. Massa wolves. They call them wolves, and they call them they call them the wolves of Rak. When the Saladins mention the wolves, they call them the wolves of Rak. They also say the wolves of Barax. They can say the wolves of Barak too. Or they usually say the wolves of Rak. When Tactius meets Sirius and Papari and all them, and he's in their home and all, so I don't suppose so for you. Sirius calls them the wolves of Rak. But the Saladins usually call them the Massa wolves or the wolves. They either call them the wolves or they call them the Massa wolves. You see what I'm saying? They call Erethat. They can call him the devil. They call him the Devil Wolf King. You know he's the Devil Wolf King in the south. They call him the Devil Wolf King. Erethat. Yeah. For fool, they call him the Prince of the South. Obviously, they also call him. They mainly call him for fool, and he's also known as the Abomination. Erethat's son. I forgot to mention this in my last video. Erethat's son for fool. I mean, that's a sick name. Yeah, it's a sick name, huh? Erethat's son for fool. He is what? He is known as the Abomination. And Tactius is known as the Blessed Hope. And Ephesus does not have any kids. Ephesus is just alone. Is a lone king. He doesn't have a wife. He's just a king on his own, and he lives in the ancient Gilead city in the mountains. And he's just known as the Bat King. They call him the Ephesus or the Bat King. The Bat King, right? He's known as the Bat King. He's the Bat King. The Bat King in the mountains. And Erethat is Devil Wolf King in Barak. He's the king of the south, obviously. Remember that. Yeah, man, I wrote a masterpiece of a story, guys. A fucking masterpiece. Hence why my book will sell billions. I'm going to make what? I don't know. 14, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 billion dollars, $20 billion on my book. Because I told you, Lulu takes 20%. So I'll make more money. But it just depends on what people buy it. If 600 million people buy it, 500 million people buy it, I'll make like, I don't know, 14, 15 million bucks. If a billion people buy it, I'm going to make close to that 20 billion bucks, man. Something crazy. 17, 18, 19, 20 billion bucks I'm going to make off my book. Yeah, man, I'm going to make a lot of money, man. Right? That's why God gave me these stupid keys, because that way I can make my easy money. I also see it as a curse because everyone can read my mind. See what I'm saying? It's really annoying, man, when what you walk out in public and you have an open mind. It's not a good feeling, but God had to give me these keys because the gatekeepers are crazy. They fucking locked the doors on me, man. Yeah. Yeah. End the video here in about 20 minutes. End this part. You sound tired. Yeah, I just woke up, man. I'm a little bit tired, fatigued. Obviously. I'm a little bit fatigued, obviously. I'm a little bit fatigued. Yeah. Hence why what? Hence why what? Hence why what? Hence why yeah. And now with the money that I made off my book, I don't know, me and VJ made $14.8 billion. VJ's like, Ivan, how much money did you get paid? I don't know, VJ. I got paid $14 billion. VJ's like, holy shit, I got paid $18 billion, $19 billion, $20 billion. VJ's like, holy shit, that's a lot of money. Yeah, she's shocked. She's like, oh my god, she's gonna ask you, are you gonna share that money with me, Ivan? I'm like, yeah, don't worry, relax. She's gonna give me that evil look. Are you gonna share that, Ivan? I'm like, yeah, relax, Victoria. When we go to Vancouver, I'll share the money with you. Just relax. The reason why she's gonna give me that evil look and she's asking me if I'm gonna share because she wants a piece of the pie. Because I now made, I don't know, 50 million bucks for me and her. VJ knows with that kind of money, she can get whatever clothes she wants. She can get whatever car she wants. She can get her nice perfume, her nice shoes. Me and her can buy our jets. We can buy our yachts. A nice, beautiful yacht, big yacht. A yacht that can fit a good 20 people in there. 25, 30 people, that's enough. I'm not gonna get a mega yacht. No, you're wasting money. A big yacht, but not like a mega one. The mega like 100, $150 million ones. No, you're wasting money. And get a $40 million yacht's good enough. That can fit a good 20 people in the yacht. It's good. A big boat, but not like so super big. Not those mega yachts. No, I don't want to waste money. Like Jeff Bezos, I heard owns a $400 million yacht. I'm not gonna waste money. No, I'll get like a $40 million yacht. It's good enough. VJ knows that she can get all that stuff with me, hence she can go on this huge. Me and her can go on that huge clothes shopping spree. She can get whatever she wants. Obviously, hence why what? Hence why she's gonna ask me, "Are you gonna share that money with me?" Because VJ wants a piece of the pie. That's why she's gonna give me that evil look. Ivan, you gonna share that with me? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, relax, VJ. I'm gonna share the money with you. I'm gonna share the billions with you. See what I'm saying? Yeah. VJ also knows that with the billions that I made, I don't know, the 50 million bucks that I made, VJ knows what. VJ knows me and her can now fulfill our dream. We can start our own film studio. Bigger than all the Hollywood companies. Bigger than Disney, Warner Bros., Universal, Paramount, Lionsgate, Sony, Columbia's Pictures. We can start our own company bigger than all those companies. You see what I'm saying? Put 980 million towards this. Put like $100 million of more money into building all the buildings in our land. Or a Sky Source Film Studio company. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, how much money you put towards the buildings? I don't know. I'll put a good like I don't know, 70 to like $100 million towards the buildings. If you want to build a top high end like studio office, that's gonna cost you money, man. 20 million, with $25 million, you can build a very nice studio office for yourself. I also have to build a special effects team unit building. That's gonna cost another like 20 million bucks. Got to build a docking area for the jet. You have to cut down trees. That costs us money. The people are gonna have to cut down all the trees. Vancouver has a lot of trees. It has a lot of trees, obviously. Chances are the land that I buy will have a lot of trees. And you need to cut down a lot of those trees, obviously, to create room to build your buildings. That costs money. Building the roads, the cement, the parking lot, the sign for the Sky Source Studio sign, the Sky Source Entertainment sign. Sorry, the Sky Source Entertainment sign. That all costs money. The gardening work around the building. You need to do gardening work around the building. See what I'm saying? You need to do gardening work around the building. Yeah, you need to do gardening work around the building. Yeah, that costs us money. And that's what's not. I also want to build an area where I work for a freeway area for the jet. We're gonna have a place in our property in our land where we park our jets. So every time the pilot arrives, it lands on our property. Something cool, yeah. Me and VJ gonna have to sign some papers for that. It lands privately on our property. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think that's cool. The actors arrive to Vancouver. The jet lands. The jet lands on what? It lands on me, VJ's property. When the actors present its land on our property. See what I'm saying? When the actors present its land on our property. When the actors present its land on our property. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's why VJ's in the Ask Me Ivy. You're gonna share that. And I'm saying because she knows with this money, me and VJ can now fulfill our dream. Buy our jets, buy our yachts, build that dream 100, I don't know, $70 million condo, high tech on her condo, moving walls, automatic doors, GPS system, something high tech, something futuristic and high tech, man. That's why the actors are gonna be wild, and the 17 are gonna be wild when they see my condo, my penthouse condo, right, built on top of the roof. And it's the people who build my condo on top of the roof are gonna have to extend the roof size, because most roofs are not that big. Most roofs are pretty small. Yeah, I mean, there's not enough room in the roof to build the whole condo. Okay, I want you guys are gonna have to extend the size of the roof. You can do that. Technology to say, oh, we can do that. It'll cost a lot of money. But we can do that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying that's why you gotta pay the owner of the building a nice $7 million. Okay, I'm gonna build my condo in your building. Here's a nice $7 million, $7.5 million you can pay him. That's a good deal for the owner. If he wants like 20, he's ripped me off. Look, I'm not gonna pay you $20 million for a fucking fee. No. $7.5 million is good enough. If you don't like it, I'll find another building. Yeah, it's a deal, Ivan, yes. If you don't want your $7 million, I'll find someone else. I'll find another building. It's that simple. Yeah. See what's there? Yeah. That's why VJ's like, I want a piece of that money, Ivan. Because VJ knows what? VJ knows what? VJ knows me and her can do all the good things together. You know what I'm saying? Me and VJ can do all the good things together. We can start that Scottish company bigger than Disney and Warner Bros. You're welcome, sweetheart. Yeah, hence why the Steph Family True Nation will show. Because they know the kind of money I'm gonna make off my book. Because I told you, the Steph Families are crazy people, man. You make your tens of billions every year, and you want me making, I don't know, $50 million, 16, 17, 18, 13, $19 million is a big deal to you. But you already have, I don't know, 800 billion in your bank. You're worth $1.5 trillion, 2 trillion. The Steph Families might even be worth $2 trillion. Because they think about it, they own all the money, all the fine everything around the world. So you're probably close to like I don't know, $1.5 trillion, maybe perhaps even $2 trillion in Step families. They might even have even $1 trillion in their bank, the Step families. Yeah, man. I guarantee you the Step families are trillionaires. They probably have like $1 trillion in their bank, man. Probably 800 billion, close to that $1 trillion range. Yeah, they're loaded. And Ivan O'Mara making for 16, 17 bucks is a big deal to them. When you know I'm the son of God, you know I'm a creative universe. You're not the creative universe, and you make such a big deal out of it. Because the Step families are crazy people, man. So you're making all that money, you're willing to keep me poor for the rest of my life, man, and have me be a bum. I'm 30 years old now. By now, I should be successful, and I'm a 30-year-old bum. I collect fucking welfare checks. Either I collect welfare checks or I work minimum wage and make my shitty $500 every 2 weeks. The Steph Families are crazy people, yeah, man. They're reprobate. There's no hope for them. Yeah. I wash my hands on the Steph family. There's no hope for the Steph families. They're cut off. The moment they decide to do this to me, VJ, I cut them off. I'm like, yeah, the Steph families are reprobate. They saw me and VJ's future. They locked the doors on us. They caused mess in their lives. They're willing to keep me poor. I'm 30 years old now, man. I'm 30. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep me poor. Obviously, while they get to make their billions every year from all the money around the world because they're crazy people, man. They're white. They're reprobate people. There's no hope for them. Hence why I've been working on the book. I've been consistently lately. I finished my book. I've been working on my book. quite a bit with my younger stepbrother. I should be done around the end of the year, editing the book. Obviously, Ivan, really, there's no hope for your family. There's no hope for my family. As if you would think my family would tell me, "Hey, Ivan, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we're fucking billionaires. I'm saying we separate you and your wife. You know what I'm saying? We'll let you get a good paying job, a nice $40,000 paying job." But no, they're not going to do that because the step families know I have the keys. They know I can turn. Yeah, we know Ivan can turn. If Ivan gets a good paying job, he can easily put 10 grand towards a short film, and he can make his easy billions. Because I have the keys. They know I can turn thousands. I can turn crap into gold. You know what I'm saying? Hence why they're not going to open the doors for me. Obviously, they don't want me touching their money. You know what I'm saying? Because they're crazy people. Obviously, even if I could turn money into billions, there's a reason why I'm making that money because I'm worth it. I'm worth the billions, and they know that because I'm God. Just like you're worth your billions too, because you're the gatekeeper. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's why VJ will what? VJ's so proud of me, obviously, and what? And hence why VJ, what? VJ was gonna ask me, am I gonna share that, Ivan? I'm like, yeah, don't relax, VJ. I'll share with you. Ivan, how much money you make? I don't know, man. My guess is between I don't know, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 billion around there. I'll make. Because Lulu only takes 20% of the profits. I did research. They don't take 40. No, they take 20. So I was mistaken. So I'll make more money, man. But it just depends how much people buy my book. If a billion people buy my book, I'm gonna make like 20 billion bucks around there. And if it's like 700 million people, maybe 15 billion I'll make. 16 billion I'll make around there. Something tells me I'm gonna make like 14 billion bucks. I don't know, maybe 500 million people around will buy my book. Because a lot of people, what they're gonna do is they'll buy my ebook, they'll read it, and once they're done my book, they'll just give their laptop to someone else. They can read it. They can send someone else the PDF file. You see what I'm saying here? They can send someone else the PDF file. They can do that. They can send someone else a PDF file. You can do that. You can save it on your USB and give someone else your USB if you want. A lot of people might do that for my book, obviously. So it just depends. If something tells me I'm gonna make, I don't know, 14 million bucks off my book around there, and my book will beat out Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. It looks gonna be crazy, yeah, man. And all the Hollywood actors, they're all gonna ask this question though: is Ivan really gonna start Sky Source with VJ? They're all gonna ask that question. I'm saying the moment you see me trend with George Lucas, that is the cue. Yes, Ivan is starting Sky Source with Sky Source with VJ. Yes, and all the Hollywood actors will be jumping for joy. They're all gonna be excited. Holy shit, Ivan's really starting Sky Source. Yeah, and they're all gonna want to be my movie so bad. It's gonna be crazy with the actors in Hollywood. They're all gonna want to be in my movie so bad. All ranks of actors, the B-listers, rising stars, A-list actors are all gonna want to be in my movie so bad. It's gonna be crazy. I told you your chances of being in my movie isn't high. It's like 0.01% chance of being cast in my movie. Hence why these actors are gonna desperately narrow with the Zane's actors to strengthen their chances. But these Zane's actors are not gonna give word. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna give word. Yeah. And all the actors for Zane's, like John Boyega, Von Joje, and all of them, you know what I'm saying? Once I read my book, they're like, holy shit, Ivan, what a masterpiece. I can't wait to be a part of this story. I can't wait to be a part of this story. This looks like a masterpiece. I can't wait to be a part of this story, yeah. I can't wait to be a part of this story, yeah. And what? I can't wait to be a part of this story, yeah. And they're all excited. And once I start Sky Source, like, holy shit, Ivan really is starting Sky Source. You know what I'm saying? Ivan really is starting Sky Source, yes. And the moment my office is over for business, all the Hollywood actors' agents, because all the Hollywood agencies will be in my database, all the actors for Xan's, their agents are gonna call my office right away because they're scared that if they don't call my office, I might cast someone else. Don't worry, guys. Whenever I and VJ start Sky Source, I'll give them a call right away, and their agents give my secretaries a call right away. They call my office. Hello. This guy's Entertainment. How may I help you? You know what I'm saying? And the agents call. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, congratulations. I'm saying you've been cast for the movie. The actors are saying they're trying for joy. Yeah. And how much I'm willing to pay all the actors' names that's good enough. I'm not going any higher than how much I'm willing to pay them. Don Cheadle, I can pay him $10 million. I can pay him $10 million for the role he wants. Considering he's big, he's worth $40 million. Pay him a rich salary, but I'm not going to pay him like $14 million. No, because Maramis is not as major. He's pretty major, but because he's a big ace actor, you can pay him his nice $10 million. Maramis is not as major as Tassitonius, but Don Cheadle is a bigger actor than John Boyega. Pay him. He's pretty big. Pay him $10 million for the role. That's good. That's good for him. But Job is not that major. He's major, but he's not as major. I would pay Andy Serkis $7 million. Pay him. I can even pay him 7.5. I can pay Andy Serkis 7.5, 7.8. Pay him $7.8 million to keep him happy. That way he gets a fatter check. Pay him $7.8 million, Andy Serkis. That's good for him. And I'm not trust me, Andy. You read my book, yeah, I read your book. Yes, Job is not as major as guys like Tassitonius and Cassius. I have to understand. Yes, hence why I'm paying you less than the other two. Even though you're bigger than them, I'm paying you less because Job is not as major as the other actors. You also have to base your payments how much they contribute to the role. If they don't contribute as much to the role, you pay them. Even if the guy's a bigger actor, sometimes you pay him less. So I'm saying, pay Andy Serkis 7.8. That's good for him. And I'll pay Don Cheadle 10 to keep him happy. I'm not going higher than 10 for him. If he wants more, I'm like Don. 10 million is good enough. I'm not going higher than that for you, man. You read my book. Maramis is major, but he's not as major as Cassius Tony. I'm not going to pay you more than Digimon Suit. You're not as big as you're not what? You're not as big of a character as him. That's why I'll pay you your nice 10 million, but that's it. I'm not paying you any more than that. Pay him that way he works hard for you. You can get unheard of acting from Don Cheadle for the role of Maramis, the captain of the Archers. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna see Don Cheadle. He's a badass archer. He's the captain of the Archers. Don Cheadle. He's the captain of the Archers, yeah. No, Don Cheadle, yeah, the captain of the Archers. You're gonna see him badass in the movie, yeah. Oh, look at Don Cheadle. He's badass in the movie. He's a badass archer, yeah. And John Boyega, I'll pay him 8.9. 8.9 million. I'm paying John pretty much $9 million for the role. Not 9, 8.9. I'll pay him. That's good. That's good for him. I'll pay him the high end for the Rising Star salary. He'll accept my deal. If his agent wants more money, I'm not paying him any more money. That's good enough. And then Ariana Grande, I'll pay her $5 million because Belle is not as major, but she's not as major as the other. Well, Belle's just as major as Cornelius, Eli, and all them, and Lithia. But Ariana Grande is not a big actor. That's why I'm not paying her like $10 million. No, you gotta watch for your budget. She's a big singer. She has value. Pay her a nice Rising Star $5 million salary, which is good paycheck for her. As in Hollywood, she won't make that. In Hollywood, Ariana Grande will probably make $1 million for a movie because she's not that big of an actor. You see what I'm saying? Pay Ariana Grande a nice $5 million, and then what? Janelle Monáe, pay her $3 million. You can even pay her 3.3 if you want. 3. You gotta watch for your budget though, man. $3 million is good enough for her. Pay her $3 million. That's good enough for her. The actor for Cornelius and Eli, I'll pay them $3 million too. And I'll hire B-list actors for those actors. Pay them a nice $3 million for the role. That's a good paycheck for a B-list actor. And Von Joji, I'll pay him $4 million. I'm paying him the high end. I'm paying him the high end for the salaries because what? Because Papyri is a major character in the story. You'll see what I mean when you read the book. Papyri is very, very major. And that's why what? The main character is Tactius, but Papyri, Tassitonius, and Cassius are the three other major ones. And everyone else, they're major characters, but they're supporting. Papyri and all of them are supporting characters too, but they're more majors than the other characters. See what I'm saying here? When you read the book, you'll see what I mean. That's why what I'm paying Avon Joji a nice like $4 million. That way he works hard for you and you get unheard acting from him. You see what I'm saying? That way he works hard for you and you get unheard of acting from him. Avon Joji. You play in the role of Papyri, the farmer boy. Right? Papyri, the farmer boy. Yeah. The farmer boy. And Sirius is Papyri's stepfather. But Papyri doesn't call Sirius father. He calls Sirius raised him. He raised him. He raised him as a kid. He taught him how to farm, catch the chickens and stuff, cook the food. He taught Papyri how to do all that. You'll see what I mean when you read Volume 1. Papyri is the farmer boy. Ivan, who's your favorite character in the book? My favorite character is probably Tactius. Tactius is my favorite character in the book. He's the main character of the story. He's my favorite character in the book. Just like my favorite character in Star Wars is Anakin Skywalker. Because Anakin, he's the main character of the whole fucking story. Everything centers around him, around Anakin Skywalker. If you look at all the plots in the movies, for all the movies and television shows, they all center around Anakin Skywalker. You see what I'm saying? Like they all connect to Anakin Skywalker. Luke Skywalker, the Mandalorian, he's Anakin's son. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it all connects to Anakin Skywalker. My favorite character is Tactius. I also like the character of Job. Job is interesting. I also like the character of what? I like the character of Tacitonius too and Cassius. They're interesting characters. But the best character in my opinion for the book is Tactius. He's my favorite character. He is the lead of the fucking movie. Tactius is the lead of the whole story. He's me. Tactius will be me. I'll be playing the role of Tactius in a what? In a what? In the movie. I'm going to show my character, guys.